bad because I'm using another headset. Uh, I'm back to the point where I need 2 accounts to speak in here, but right now I'm just going to be farming reputation to get the Graviton Lance. Catalyst. God, I cannot speak English there. But I've recently had a lot going on. I know I say this a lot, but my life is constantly full of drama. But this time, like, this isn't something like I could have just let cut down. I've lost a lot of friends. I've had a lot of people throw how people are saying shade at me again. But I've dealt with so much crap this week. But I'm pulling through because it was better off. I went and got happiness from doing what I did. So it's been a tough time for me. I ended up recently getting back with my ex-girlfriend named Cheyenne, but that's not why it's been so much for me. The reason why is because I've had to the point where me and her were together and I was her side boyfriend, and I told myself I wouldn't get attached and I wouldn't like fall in love, but I ended up doing that. Me and her broke up because she decided she wanted to be back with the boy that she thought she loved, but he kept doing her wrong and just leaving her there. So I sat there and I helped her out with her problems. But me and her broke up and she decided to go back with him. A month and a half afterwards, I ended up getting to the point where I was sitting there and I couldn't feel myself. I felt so empty and I missed her. I was angry because she went back to him and I did so much for her to try to convince her to forget about him and move on, to actually be happy with someone and to have someone who's happy to have her. He sat there and used her. But a month and a half afterwards, for a month and a half after our breakup, I was in a state of depression to the point where I wanted nothing to do with anyone whatsoever. So I left it be. I let her do her thing, but I was pretty upset. So yes, I talked some crap. I talked crap saying I didn't want her anymore. I didn't see myself in another relationship with her. And like I said those things, and I told it to some friends. So, and my friend said it's okay, blah blah blah, and they sat there and they also talked crap with me. But right after we did that, she ended up, she started talking to me again, but before she started talking to me again recently, I moved on from the depression, and then I moved on to a point where I just didn't want to talk to anyone, and I wanted to hurry up and get school and done and over with. After I went and got my testing done, it was probably my second break off of testing, because this week I had no test Monday, but I had a test Tuesday. Then I had no test Wednesday, and I had a test Thursday. So after that point in time, it was Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. Wednesday, I was in a gym, and she was also in a gym, and I felt pretty awkward about that. So as we were there, I was staring down at my Chromebook and I was playing a game because I had nothing else better to do, and we were there for another 2 hours. So me and her, she messaged me saying I looked mad, and I said, oh, okay. But while we were talking, she was apologizing for everything that she did. She apologized and told me about how he did her wrong, and I said, it's okay, I forgive you. But we started talking. She said that if I could ever give her a chance, would she? Now, keep in mind that at first I was saying that I didn't, during our breakup, I said I didn't love her, I didn't want her anymore. But I considered it. I thought about it and I said, she didn't specifically tell me that right away, but she was apologizing, saying she wished she didn't lose me. But anyways, God, I'm trying to think about how to go on with this. Well, alright. Oof. God. So, me and her started talking again. When me and her started talking again, we started patching things up. Now, before the drama started happening, and before me and her started talking again, I was telling one of my ex-friends, I'll refer to them as that, as an ex-friend. Now, I was talking to them, and this is someone I'm in JROTC with. Now, I was talking to my friend, and I was like, you know, this was probably about the beginning of last week, or the end of the week beforehand. So, but I told my friend that, you know, if she ever came back, if Cheyenne ever came to me and said that she missed me, she loved me, and she wanted to try again, my dumbass would accept. And you know what? She was like, oh yeah, that would be something dumb of you. And right after that, that's when Cheyenne started talking to me again. And after Cheyenne started talking to me, we got to the point where she was telling me she wanted to be together, and I said I'll consider it. So after that day, the day after, I started hanging out with her as if she was my girlfriend. And whenever we were hanging out as if she was my girlfriend, you know, she was around me and everything, and we weren't officially together. After that day, they ended up, like, the person that I'm considering an ex-friend. I have two people I consider friends, but not their ex-friends. You got ex-friend 1, which is the one in JROTC, and ex-friend 2 is the one that I'm going to explain the background with them with him in a minute. So, number 2 was, he was going and he was thinking he was kind of in the same place I was, to the point where he thought that he was in a relationship with her and said it was complicated. So my ex-friend 1 asked him about it, and he said, oh, it's complicated. So whenever he said that, I said, oh, okay. We asked Cheyenne, my girlfriend, we asked her. I wasn't with her at this point in time, but we asked her, and she said no, they're not together, and she's not ready for a relationship. So I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't worry about flirting. This was before she said I can get with her. But she started texting when I was at home, and I said cool, and I was keeping it pretty dry because I didn't want to get attached again. But she ended up calling me. She asked me if we could call, and I said we could. We started talking and everything, and I was having a really good time, and I was really happy. I ended up giving her more attention than I ever did on a previous phone call. And like, usually when me and her would have phone calls when I was her side, I didn't pay her much attention. I focused more on PS4, and it was hard for her to get a hold of me unless she was actually like sad or depressed. But I thought it was okay because I was at least there for her sadness and depression. So whenever she was sad, I was right there. And I'm sorry for pausing. I'm texting her right now. She's currently like slightly in pain or something like that. I'll explain that. But so me and her, we started talking, and then I started hanging out with her. The ex-friend 2, the one who considered being in a relationship with her, but she wasn't ready, and he was acting like her boyfriend. So he got all, I guess he got jealous, and he stopped worrying about it. But the ROTC friend, ex-friend 1, they went and made a post about me. It wasn't even a post, it was a Snapchat post. And they posted it to me through the, what's it called? Oh, I'm trying to remember. It's not the story, it's just a snap. They just sent it as a snap, not a message, but a snap. So oof. Alright, but me and her started talking. Well, that girl, the ROTC friend, made a snap to me, and pretty much it said that I was fake, I was a liar, I'm a bad person, and that they shouldn't consider me an acquaintance or a friend anymore, and not to associate with their little friend group for that. So I just said, oh, how was I fake, blah, blah, blah. And she told me, oh, don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't focus on it too much because I was okay. Hold on. But me and her, that person made a post about me saying that they didn't want me to friendship. I said okay. I didn't pay it too much attention. It was one friend. The second time was ex-friend 2, the one who considered wanting to be in a relationship with her, but he didn't get her because I got back in the picture. I didn't plan any of this. No. He made one post about me, and it didn't catch my attention. I left it alone. Then he made a second post about me. That one didn't bother me. I just left it alone. He probably got to about his 5th post about me. And the only reason why it caught my attention is he ended up referring to me as a Mexican, and that kind of pissed me off. I was like, whatever. Let that shit alone, and But I'm not focused too much on the drama. Lost a bunch of fucking friends from school. Oof. That's a big oof. And then I had my girlfriend come over all day today, so that made me happy. I miss those hobgoblins. Yep. There we go. Alright. Oof, I missed that. Do. Not the studio, not the studio. Working on a movement, yeah, I do it because I'm in this. But a shit ton of drama's been happening lately, and I'm just not focused on it. What has been lately? I don't really love it. Do you really hate me? I'm taking long on this dark sector, but so I'm trying to play it safe and get all 5. Oh god. Fucking hobgoblin up there. Just slowly picking them off, one off one. Bitch. Oof. Oh shit. Oof. I'm taking a risk. And a fucking horse. doing my streaks, cause why the fuck not? You already know. I need to do this. So I need to go outside and do this crap. Cause, oh wait, no. I know why I wasn't here. I want to get both of those done at once. Do I have a different heavy other than this fucking grenade launcher? I'll go with the... I'll go with the colony. These those I can't miss. Unless I'm an idiot. Interesting fact, I almost melted a battery today. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue that story. So he ended up referring to me as that Mexican. So, and there's not many Mexicans in the school. And it wasn't even a matter of him like calling me that Mexican. It's like if he would have left that Mexican, I wouldn't even have like bothered with it. I would have said okay, he could have been referring to anyone. But he decided to make another post and refer to me as that short Mexican. And that really bothered me. So I was like, okay, wow, whatever. He made a post and I went back against it. And I was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. If I'm fake, explain to me how. If I'm a bad person, explain to me that. If you think you can prove me wrong, go ahead. But if you're gonna call me out, at least at me, because I want everyone else to know, who also wants to hate on me, to know who I am, you know? Because why not? Let's get more haters. And he finally added me. And after he added me, he was like, oh, you're fake because you went and told people that you hoped Cheyenne caught an STD. And he said he apparently had witnesses, which I've never said that about Cheyenne, because I've never lost feelings for her. Then he also said, I hoped she died. Again, I have hella feelings for her, and I didn't stop loving her. Then, once it came down to it, he said the next one was, I called her a downgrade from my previous girl. Now, keep in mind, my previous girl that I was with was a girl who cheated on me. And I don't see how that would be a downgrade if I got cheated on. I would never talk shit about someone unless it was actually true. So, and that really bothered me, because I didn't say any of those things. I was raised at a point where you shouldn't, like, go and talk crap about someone just because they upset you. Oh, excuse me. But I left it alone. I didn't bother with it. So he posted all this and he said all this crap. And right after that, I had several people coming towards me, texting me. My girlfriend only knew that there was 2 people messaging me, and then my ex-girlfriend, who was upset because I didn't want to be with her and I wanted to give this chance to my present girlfriend, Cheyenne. So I decided that I was going to give Cheyenne this chance. I told Cheyenne, I'm like, look, you know, I don't mind starting another relationship with you. And me and Cheyenne started a relationship. Like, we got together, and I got so much hate from people that they were like, oh, you talked crap about her for so long, you talked so much, and now here you are dating her. And yeah, I talked crap about her. The first month and a half, I did nothing but talk crap, saying that, you know, she made a mistake, that she did all this, all that, and I was really mad. I was really upset about it, and I did talk. I don't know if I called her any specific names. I don't remember for sure, so I won't accept nor will I deny that I did so. But I know the 3 things I listed, I never mentioned. I never said I wanted her to die. Never said I hope she caught an STD. Because I was doing whatever I could to lose feelings for her. Because I got to the point where that first month, I got so attached to her. And her pretty much leaving me broke me. And I don't know. I couldn't lose my feelings for her. I cared too much. I worried about her. And me and her, we got together. And we officially got together. Let me put it that way. Me and her officially got together. And when we did, people were hating. I was getting messages from my friends, and I probably lost about 15 friends doing so by getting together with Cheyenne. I told Cheyenne, look, no matter how many friends I lose, as long as I don't lose you, I'm fine. I'll be happy. And Cheyenne came over today after I had to go to school, it being a Saturday, to play my trumpet and play a song called Pomp and Circumstance, which is a graduation song that goes something like ba ba ba. No, fuck, I got the rhythm wrong already. It's ba 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 bum 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 bum. It's like it's the graduation song. Everyone knows it, but they don't know the name. But that's what I had to go do, and I did it. And then we came over to my house. And I don't think I've ever been so happy just sitting here goofing off, being the way we were. Like, I was happy. I didn't want anything else but to spend that day with her. And now she told me that she's gonna take me to a Panic at the Disco little concert that's going on up in Raleigh, North Carolina, I believe. And so that's probably about like 30 minutes away from my house. We're gonna head over there on July, which is her birthday. She'll be 17. Oof, she's older than me. But we're gonna go there, and I'm just gonna go chill. But she wants to come to my house again before that concert. And I really want that. I really want her to come over again, just that way me and her can do the same thing we did today. Be silly, goof off. Not gonna lie, we were a little sexual, but the sexual crap didn't bother me, you know. Me and her, like, I'm fine with us being sexual, but I was just more happy being able to sit there, hold her, and have her back in my life again. And she's making it easier for me, but also my sister got put in the foster home because of the way my mom and her boyfriend were getting into a fight. Come on, come on, come on. I need that kill. I need a kill. Oh my god, man. I can't get this one objective. I would complete the dark sector. I would. But triggered. I need a better song. I'm blasting music in my ears right now. And it's currently burning hot alarm. I got 3 hickeys on me right now. But I'm not focused on this. Mm. Alright. Defeat fallen vandals. Alright, yeah, so we can't go in here. That's triggered, but it's okay. I was just testing. Trial and error, you bitch. Did not mean to shoot. I'm going to. Do 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 do. Am I getting shot at? I feel like, no, it's just a light seizure. Oh, just the thing. I'm just picking them off. Make it a bit easier for me. Thought he fell off the map. Triggered. Alright. Let's switch over to my hunter. Alright. Took a little bit. Well, because we have... I'm only at level, like, 18. I need about 600 tokens to finish this off. So I've got 120. That's about... I believe that's 6 levels. If I have my math right. But we're gonna go ahead, run to the Traveler, talk to Dead Orbit. I need to get the armor set. I want to get it on my Hunter. That's what I want. All I've got are the boots and this, but everything else I gotta wait for and try to get. I keep getting these, and it bothers me. I've already gotten, like, to the point where I've had a full set. I'm waiting to get the Cryo set. I've got everything but the helmet, and it triggers me. This is gonna be the character we grind out hard. More efficient. What? I'm going for a ride. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me go open these engrams. I don't care about my light level, I just want to get the armor. That's my only. Alright, here we go. 16 grams, so I'm at level 18, yeah. Alright. I'll get that later. Alright. Helmet. Nice. And that's the far gone. Alright, here we go. I got another chest piece, don't need that. Oh wait. Auto rifle. Guiding shot. My lord. And this has been my luck. Alright. I'm gonna test out the guiding shot, and I'm gonna test out that one. Right, where did I go? Actually. I'm gonna buy that, and oh wait, oh we're here. I want to see what they're doing. What are you guys about to do? Are you eating brief? Are they from Dead Orbit? Are they? Oh no, they're just a bunch of campers. Confusion. Unless they are part of Dead Orbit.
I bring gifts of the Nine. Gifts you sorely need.
Oh, did I get the weakling one? I think I already got it. Alright, yeah, I was questioning, I'm like, did I already buy that? But I'm almost finished with this. And I gained those levels.
I look forward to the stories you will bring us.
Next season I'm going after future workout. This will be what I'm going for next. And I love the auto rifle. Yeah, auto rifle though. God, yes. I love it. I love it. I know it's a really fast firing auto rifle, but high caliber rounds and snapshot's fine with adaptive frame. Plus I like how it looks. Cause like, look at this thing. What? Like Karos Black, Callus Elite. Where's these aren't the ones I'm looking for. This isn't what I'm looking for, but it's a specific shader. Because there's like this one shader I really love on it, and I forget where it is. Not that one. Where is it? I forget which one it is. I think it's in my vault. Whatever. Magnum Shepherd. Ooh. High impact reserves, extended mags, alloy magazine. Nice. And that's a pretty good gun. Oh. We gotta come over here anyways. The moment we damn, I dropped my headphone. But the moment we get back, because I'm gonna go to the postmaster, dismantle these legendaries, and we're sent here, and we're gonna head back. We're gonna go into Crucible for a little bit. Give these weapons a try, you know, boys. I want to check the perks so I know what I'm working with. If they're good, they get the callus. But if they're not, then they lose. Guiding Star. I already have a Guiding Star, and I already have a Haunted Earth in my vault. Oh wait, no, there's another weapon. What is that? It's 3 grapes. I don't think I have that. I might have it, but I don't know. I might have it. Alright, well I'm gonna start a different stream for this. That one was Reputation Farm. We failed at it. It was more of a rant. I'm sorry guys. I'll be able to do more if I can get like Lobo or Whipping, but I'm gonna start a different one.